Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. So, yeah, I don't know what was happening there at the beginning. For some reason, my bitrate was just in the hundreds. Don't know why, but then it started slowly climbing back up, and now we're right where we need to be. Maybe I just hit things too fast. So, who knows? Hey, Mochi, how's it going, buddy? How is it going? Another day of work. Another, bunch of money that will be in my pocket. Next week. Payday is next week. But I'll be paid from everything I did from the, what is it? Wednesday up until, well, Saturday this week. Not a full 2 weeks, but my actual shifts that I've had that aren't training were 8.5 hours. An hour gets taken off because of lunch, but that's 7.5 hours being paid 5 days a week. For sure for 1 week at least. So, it's some decent money. It's good to get money again. It will be great to get money again. Especially because my first paycheck will be right as Anime North happens, so, even better. Awesome, now that I see Daddy Bear... Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, anyway. Sorry I'm rubbing my eyes. Already kind of feeling a little tired. It was actually kind of, it was a long day today. I kind of had to do a lot of stuff more on my own. So, yeah, I was just kind of running back and forth doing what I had to do today with not as much help as I have the last few days. So, I'm a little more worn, but not bad enough that I'm gonna cancel stream. Speaking of streams, I do have my schedules ready and out for next week and the week after. Just because I kind of wanted to do that. I'll go more into it at the end of stream, but if you are in the Discord, you will see that I did post 2 schedules and also made an announcement regarding days where I have no stream listed. So, again, I'll go over all of that at the end of stream today, just for everybody. I don't want to bog the beginning down with too much random bullshit. I know you refuse to let it die. It's all good. Just know I will go, every time. So, yeah, 2 schedules out. Stream schedules out for you guys. So that's 2 weeks. You'll know what I'm doing at what time. Didn't really specify the day, just going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that kind of thing. And giving the span that one specific schedule covers. It's just easier that way for me, because I can plan ahead, and also so I don't have to constantly change every time what the fucking date is above each of the post-it notes on my schedule. Am I a lazy bastard? Yeah, I am. Am I ashamed of that? Not in this instance. So, we are back, obviously, as you can see, with Grisaia today. We're gonna continue with Sakaku's route. So, yeah, I did end up deciding not to do Digimon again today. I am gonna do Digimon next week, though. I will actually do Digimon for sure this time. Next week. For sure. Don't look at me like I'm lying. In fact, let me... What did I put? Just so I can remind myself. Yeah, you guys are getting a lot of Digimon Survive the next 2 weeks, actually. Mostly because I forgot to change it the one time. That's besides the point. I see this as an absolute win. So, yeah. That's about all I got to say just to start this whole shebang off. But regard, we are continuing into Sakaki's route in Fruit of Grisaia, our last route of the game. Not too much has happened in this one, other than, well, the main big thing is Sakaki's father wants Sakaki to kinda not be as asocial and in, like, kind of her own little comfortable bubble hidden away from the rest of the world kind of thing. So he's somehow gotten Ichigaya to be the ones to kind of make her, you know, break out of her shell. Even though it's not really what they do, but whatever. So, to do that, at some point, at some place, at some random time, Sakaki is going to be attacked, apparently. So, all staged, by the way. So they've, assigned Yuji to be her bodyguard, but also not letting her know he's her bodyguard. It's dumb. It's really dumb. So Yuji spent like an entire day, or probably two, not sure, following Sakaki around the entire school and the dorm. And also whenever she tried to leave anywhere, he'd be like, "Where are you going? Where are you going? No, you can't go past me. Tell me where you're going. Where are you going? Come on, just tell me." It got a little weird. So we're just gonna continue from there, more or less. Just gotta continue off from, well, that. Just... Yuji's now Sakaki's bodyguard, but Sakaki doesn't know he's her bodyguard. Because I'm sure that'll go over well. So, without much further ado, let's just get right into it.
2、3、4と。じゃあ、これは購入しますね。買い占めです。あっちゃー、マジか。サッチンそこ入ったらぶっちぎりじゃねえの？
They're playing Monopoly, aren't they?
サッチ、鉄道買い占めるの？
They're playing Monopoly.
ねえ、そこ押さえられちゃったら私マジ破産するんだって。やばいんだって。みちる様のお気持ちは痛いほどわかります。この路線を抑えることによってみちる様は文字通り手も足も出なくなり、サイコロを振っては私に搾取される人生が待ち受けているのですから。
Sachi, come on. We literally just started and you're already doing this?
でも仕方ないのです。これはゲームです。私が手加減することでみちる様の緊張をそぎ、ゲームが至極くだらないものに貶められてしまいます。お分かりですか？これはみちる様のためを思ってやっていることなのです。今は辛くともひたすら耐えるのです。
It's Monopoly, guys. Don't be taking it that seriously.
あんた、その気持ちよくなるまで耐えなさいっていう S 嬢みたいな口調、どこで覚えてきたのよ。つか、耐えるも何も私そこ押さえられたらゲーム終了なんだけどねえ。買い占めます。
Oh my god.
ギャー
Alright. After returning from class, I was immediately invited to participate in playing a board game of Machinas. Not that I was given much of a choice in the matter. It's based off a simple dice movement game. Depending on the square you land on, there are options to purchase stocks or property, and with development, you can extract rent on others who pass through. That's the basic outline anyway. They're playing Monopoly. They're just playing Monopoly. What is there to it? Monopoly, it's not that hard. Except everyone has their own house rules. No one ever plays it by the book. Yeah, if you do play it by the book, it's gonna take like fucking 4 hours. Makina seems pretty confident she'd win, but once we actually got started, Sachi picked up the strategy with fearsome speed. She's been slowly, cruelly squeezing the cash out of us like juice from a grapefruit.
サチンド S だな。もうこれ本気でチルチルの生きる道なくなったのよさ。
A mega sadist, damn.
1はサチで、2出してもユージで、3はマキナで、4、5、6もサチ。ダメだ。積んだ。
You gotta pick your poison, go for, you know, the best of a worst situation kind of thing. The lesser of three evils, I guess.
うわー、本当だ。どこ泊まっても金吸われまくりじゃん、これ。
Why don't you just sell those stocks you've been hoarding away so stubbornly? They're only slowing you down.
これは金のなる木なの。ゲームが終わった時にこの株があることによって売ったお金で順位が逆転するかもしれないんだから。
Yeah, it's gonna mean absolutely nothing if you're out of the game before everybody else.
あ、この鉄道の買い占めでミチル様の株は全滅ですね。暴落して紙くずです。
Damn. In particular, Michiru's being economically annihilated on a scale that reminds one of the old Soviet Union's downfall. Either I spoke through that or the sound alert didn't go off. I didn't hear it. Did you guys hear it? I might have been talking too much. Also, hey Nick, how's it going, buddy? I'm gonna make sure that's doing its thing. I know they were working yesterday. There. Let's just do that. Refresh the cache. Yeah, just kind of refreshed all that. I'm also gonna make sure my alerts and everything are good too. In theory. Yeah, how you doing, Nick? You heard it? Okay, so it's just me talking too loudly for it. God, I really gotta work on that. Sorry, I was in the middle of a boss. No worries, no worries. No worries, Mochi. Guess her luck's just terrible, but it seems like every time the girl makes a move, she ends up falling into a trap of Sachi's or forking over her liquid cash. Playing Elden Ring? Nice. If this game were taking place in a mahjong salon or something, I'd be seriously wondering about weighted dice at this point.
もういいのよ。あとはみんなせいぜい長生きして、私の人生はもう終わった。
Naimat Japanese restaurant happy. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Reason? I'm done with Hell yeah! Congrats that you're done. Yeah, celebrate. Celebrate. Yeah, fucking celebrate like till I don't know. You literally crash. You're done. Your finals are over. You can I assume enjoy your summer, unless your next semester starts up immediately. I don't know what your, you know, post-second all that is. I'm assuming you're in post-secondary. Regardless, I don't know how your school situation is for all that. At least I know in my area, like where I was, my college would actually have semesters go in through the summer as well. I was lucky enough to not have those, thankfully. But yeah, that's that. But yeah, congrats, Nick. I'm glad your finals are over. And you're making me jealous being at a Japanese restaurant. Thanks a lot for that. Get until August 23rd? Okay, hell yeah, you enjoy that time. Enjoy it.
これでまた私が勝ってしまうようですね。
なんとかサッチーの資産削りたいけど、片っ端から貢ぐおバカのせいで焼け石に水になっちゃうのよさ。
If it makes you feel better, Baron, I won't tell you what I'm getting. You're getting sushi, aren't you? You son of a bitch. I hope some random cow bursts in and turns it into a steakhouse. Where's your tuna fish man now?
私の株、私の。
Baron really turned into General Spare Ribs. Hey, I like me some beef. I like my steak. If I can throw it onto the barbecue, I love it. It's over for Tuna Fishman. Oh my god. The outcome of the battle's already been decided. Just give in. In that moment, just as we all stood on the brink of abandoning resistance against our dominant foe... Yeah, Yumiko left. Sakaki strides quietly out the front door without so much as a glance in our direction. I'm going out for a while. In Season 2, meet Captain Yellowfin. Oh my god. The game is lost. Yeah, just remembered something I have to do for work. Sorry to skip out early. You three finish the game without me, alright? Yeah, just give all your shit to Michiru just so we can prolong her suffering. I mean, what? Please say give it all to Michiru. How about one of you take over my position? It'll be a good exercise in parallel processing, right? Anyway, see you later. God damn, Sachi. Oh my god, Michiru, come on.
ただいまーって、あれ、ユージ今出てったけど、どっか出かけんの？
女のケツを追っかけてどっか行ったのよさ。
女？誰よそれ？
肉のついてなさそうなケツなのよさ。
Oh, bony butt the broody. How do you know Sakaki has a bony ass, Machina? Are you feeling her up without permission? What am I talking about? Of course you are. Fucking tied Michiru up in, like, perfect, you know, ropes. Oh, God, I hate the fact that was the thing that happened.
榊さんのこと？あんた気をつけないと本人の前で言ったらめんどくさいわよ、それ。
榊さんが寮を出てすぐに理由も言わずに風見さんもすぐに出て行かれまして。
Yes, was this not obvious? Oh, good Lord Almighty. Fucking Machina, man. Oh, getting too much of her. Okay, she's adorable, but that's like it. That's it. She's just kind of adorable. That's all it is. She's adorable and cute. That's it. That's all. But, oh god, she's actually really fucking annoying. Ugh. I'm just glad I don't have to hear any more of that Papa stuff out of her mouth. Ugh. I could settle for Oni-chan.
ユージはあんな骨っぽいお尻の方が好きなのかな。にしても最近ユージの榊さんへの構え方が尋常じゃないよね。
I don't think Yuji gives a shit about someone's ass. Yeah, well, I mean, never mind. Granted, fucking Shiata, he commented immediately. Your secretary's got a big ass. This is a man who loves big-titted women. I generally don't care what Yuji likes, because he's kind of a sack of shit. Like, 90% of the time, Kazumi Yuji is a sack of shit. It's perfect. It's without flaw. Brilliant, even. But if we can just scrub this little stain off. Man. I know what they were going for with Machina as her character type, but it was just going a little too far. Like, it played a little too far into the I'm literally just a kid territory. And that's what really turning off there big time. Hey, I can hear you. We don't care, Machina. We're saying it in front of you deliberately. Hey, Nichols, how's it going? I'm just glad we're done Machina's route. I cannot... I just can't anymore with her. I'm doing alright. Glad you're doing good. I'm just tired because work. That's all. Just tired because work. That's just how it is. Early mornings. Earlier than what I'm 100% used to. Oh yeah, earliest before was like, I'll be there for 9. Now it's, yeah, be here for 7 o'clock in the morning, please. And that's just your shift. 7 to 3:30. I mean, it's a good enough shift. I still have, you know, the afternoon to do things. But, no more, I can't have my super late nights anymore, except for on my days off. And even then, it's really only the first day off I can do that. Even, like, the last day before those days off start, I can't even go that late into the night because I'm just tired from work. Oh, well. It is what it is. It's gonna be money in the pocket again. That's the most important thing right now. Money in my pocket once again. A constant flow, I should say, of money in my pocket again. Which will be very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you, thank you. Been there now for... technically a week. Technically. And I've kind of got the hang of everything now. More or less. I got the basics of everything. So we'll see how everything goes. It's gonna be interesting going into a holiday weekend. Though I don't think it'll be too bad. I mean, I work the week. What's the job you're doing? I'm stocking stuff. I'm stocking shelves at a store. Stocking shelves at a big box store, essentially. So it's a lot of scanning items. I gotta scan items in the back, put them on carts, bring them out onto the floor, put them on the shelves. If I can't put them on the shelves, I bring them into the back. I then go back out onto the floor to all those shelves, look at the very top, scan everything on the top, see if I can bring any of that down below, and then, do that until I have to punch out at 3:30. And anything else that needs me to do. But it is nice because I know I have talked about it before, but I am scheduled for like 8.5 hours, but I have like an hour and a half worth of breaks. Shockingly enough, just because of how I'm scheduled, I'm entitled to an hour-long lunch and 2 15-minute breaks. So, just the way it kind of works out, I essentially work in like 2-hour bursts before I have another break. Show up at 7, work till 9, go on a 15. Then work until about 11:30, go on an hour-long break. Work until 2 o'clock, go on your last 15, then end of the day. So it's broken up nicely, honestly. It is broken up, so it's not like I'm being overwhelmed to have to go so long without any kind of rest or break. It is very well split. It's hard to figure out what to do for an entire hour, though. I've never had literally an hour of, you sit down, you're not getting paid for an entire hour, so don't be doing any work. Also, you can't clock back in early. So, yeah, that's just something for me to really get used to.
そうですね。会うたびにどこへ行くのか気になさっているご様子ですし。
I'm also going to be constantly rubbing my eyes, just in general, to try and stave off the tiredness just a bit so I can go through, enough of a stream. If I feel like, in general, that me doing these night streams a lot is going to be too much for me, I could just, I can end up nixing them entirely. But, I mean, we did pretty well yesterday, I would say. Yeah, we got about our 2 hours in. So I think I can do it. Or if it really comes down to it, I could always just change the game to something a lot more, more chill and relaxed. Like, finishing off my Lego astronaut bunny scooter lamp thing. But we'll see. I'll figure it all out as we go. Just really kind of feeling everything out.
便所行く時まで質問されて、ユミちゃんキレキレだったのよさ。
No worries, Nick. You enjoy your dinner, buddy.
ことがユージだけにそう見えにくいけど、これってはっきり言ってストーカーよね。
やってもダメ。こうやっても。
Michiru, we've moved on from the fucking game. Oh my god.
で、なんでミチルは廃人になってるわけ？
She got utterly destroyed in Monopoly. Talking to herself softly, Sakaki picks her way through a shelf of art supplies. I thought she was MLG Gamer. Her outing to the station area was evidently an extremely minor errand. Seems like she's just replenishing her stock of artistic materials. Mishima Cape gets a fair amount of traffic, but it's still a small city. There are plenty of inconspicuous blind spots and back alleys where threats could be lurking. I keep a diligent eye on Sakaki from behind, checking for suspicious characters among the other customers and watching for any vans nearby that might be used for a grab and run as she leaves. Yeah, that's kind of scary that those are still a thing that can happen in broad daylight. After killing a little time rummaging around in a used bookstore, Sakaki glances up at the dark purple sky and makes her way out of the store. Slipping her newly purchased paperback into the paper bag with her art supplies, she sets off on the road back to the school with the same steady pace as always. Following from a distance, I jot down a few quick notes of on today's events in a pocket-sized memo book. Abnormalities in the subject's vicinity. None worth noting, I guess. Today in particular, everything seemed reassuringly normal. Alright.
はい、じゃあ今日はここまでにします。
Oh, that bell.
日直の人は教室の鍵かけて持ってきてくださいね。
終わり終わり。マキナ、今日はこのまま買い物するからちょっと手伝って。
わかった。でもトイレットペーパーは指んとこ痛くなるから、あれはアマネが持つんだぞ。な。
Yeah, where's our cheese route, damn it? Hey, Nevermore, what's the word of the day? We don't have one yet. Thankfully, this time it's not nipples. That's all I can say now. The word of the day is not nipples. Yeah, how you doing, Nevermore?
そういや、サチ、ランドリーの中に入ってた洗濯物出しておいてくれたのってあんた？
はい、みちる様が下着が多数散乱する洗濯物を不用心にも残しておいででしたので、すべて回収して整頓いたしましたが、それが何か？
Why was your underwear all over the place, Michiru?
お礼言わなきゃいけないはずなんだけど、なんか素直に言いたくなくなるわね。気をつけなさいよね、みちる。一応寮も女女体じゃなくなったんだからさ。わかってるわよ。だから先に失礼するわ。
I'm alright, but I felt better. How are you? I am just tired. Physically. That's just a little physically tired, that's all. But I mean, what else is new? I work today. So, hopefully, everyone in chat can kind of keep me awake and on my toes. Or maybe the game will keep me on my toes, and then, you know, I'll just kind of, you know, be me. And you guys will have a good time, even if I end up somehow having a bad time. I mean, I'm not playing Machina's route anymore, so I can't have a bad time. Right? Right? I fucking hope I have a good time. Alright, see you all later. Oh my god, what is with you and asses?
これで4日連続よね。放課後の尾行プレイ。なんかいやらしい響きよね。放課後とかプレイとか。
それはみちる様の心にいかがわしい妄想があるからかと思います。
ちょっと何よそれ。思ってないわよ。ちょっと想像しただけよ。
Oh my god. Oh no, ass is today's word, isn't it? It's looking like ass is gonna be the word of the day. Yeah. That's what it's looking like.
しとるがな。それはともかく、ここまでになると単なる興味とかそういう範疇を超えちゃってるよね。
あの無機質感漂う女をどういう理由で追い回してるのか気になるのよさ。
質問しちゃえば ばいいんじゃないの？ユージに直接。
風見さんが答えるとは思いませんが。
だよね。ユージって嘘は言わないけど、言わないって決めたことは絶対に言ってくれなさそう。
That's very true.
うわー、でも気になるわね。何考えてんのよあいつ。引きなし理由もなくストーカーとかわけわかんないわよ。しかも相手がユミコとかさ。
Last time, nipples. Now ass. What's next? Knee? I don't know. As long as it's not armpit.
みちる様、あまり考えると脳が熱くなってしまいますよ。考えるときは少しずつ量を調整して考えないとオーバーヒートしてしまいます。
人の脳みそを安物の工作機械みたいに言うんじゃないわよ。
No, no, only your heart is.
まあでも気になりだしたら他のこと手につかないわよね。でもそれを知る手段もないわけだし。
だったら調査するしかないのよさ。
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Yeah, let's. Hopefully, it doesn't get to the toes. Ugh. I'm not a foot person. Definitely not a feet person. Also, investigate. Gotta investigate, guys.
調査
するの？
ってどうやってやるのよそんなの。
本人に聞くのが無理なんだったら情報を集めて推測するしかないのよさ。つうわけであまね、鍵貸して。
Hypothesis. With an extra S at the end, by the way. I am so tired of that face.
てあんた、ユージの部屋を物色するつもり？さすがにそれはやばいんじゃないの？
いいじゃん。お兄ちゃんのことだからやばっちい理由だったら部屋に証拠とか残さないだろうし、別に見られたって死ぬようなもんじゃないってなあさっち。
At least you're using a key this time and not literally, you know, melting the fucking doorknob off like in your route.
はい、じゃあ早速今日の夜にでも調査に入るということで。
うわー、知らないわよ。私は関係ないからね。何も言ってないからね。
Good job, Michiru. Plausible deniability.
サッチ、分かっているとは思うが、貴様は今から私の指揮下に入る。呼ぶとさあ。前もって言っていたブツの準備は。さあ。
指紋を残さないように手袋も万全です。線ルーメンの蛍光ライトも用意しました。
よし、では調査を開始する。さあ。相変わらずさ、不景な部屋なのよさ。
物がないだけに散らかってもないですね。どこから手をつけましょうか、隊長。
さすがに引き出し開けられてガサガサまでやられるとお兄ちゃんも怒るのよさ。ひとまず目につくあたりから物色するのよ。さあ。
Okay, what are they doing?
何もないですね、隊長。
もう何もそれっぽいものは見当たらないな。
You're not gonna find anything.
机の上もゴミ箱もベッドの下も探しましたが、エロ本一つ見つかりません。
Why are you looking for porn mags?
ゆみちゃんにの AV 女優でも見つかりゃあまねえの反応が楽しみだろうけど、そういう面白いネタも皆無なのよさ。
Okay. Huh?
やっぱり風見さんに聞くしかないのでしょうか。
ひとまずそろそろ帰るのよさ。お兄ちゃんが帰ってきたらややこしいし、こういう調査には引き際が大事なのよ。
He's gonna walk in the door right now, isn't he?
隊長、今踏んだのは。
なんだこれ。
Now poor, I'm thankful for him.
隊長？
見つけたのよさ。
Oh, great. They found his memo book. Why would he leave that lying around?
で、ユージの手帳に書いてあったことを全部マキナがその場で記憶して PC で打ち直したのがこれってわけね。
That eidetic memory of hers comes in real handy.
さすがに持ってくるわけにはいかなかったからな。
だからって覚えられるマキちゃんはすごいです。
お疲れ様って言っていいのかちょっと疑問だけどね。つかあんたさ、本当にこれ以外で妙なことしてないでしょうね。合鍵化したの私なんだからさ。
Hey Mari, how's it going? Yeah, indeed, time for fruit.
早く読めよ。すっげえこと書いてあんぜ。
You're good, good, good. I am as tired as I always am after work now. But good nonetheless. Especially because I'm still getting excited for Anime North in like 8 days. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait!
話聞け。で、みちる、あんたはあんたで早速読みふけってるわけ？調査するって話になった時、あんな否定的だったのに。ってみちる？何これ？どれ貸してみ？何々？ 7月18日、天気明朗なれども波高し、休日ゆえに通りに一般人多数、特に目立った事件なし。
I don't know what they're expecting. It's gonna be really boring, just like, okay, this is what today. Nothing weird, nothing weird, nothing weird.
ってこれがどうかした？
問題はそこから先なんです、あまねさん。
What do you mean?
その後よ。続き？榊由美子の同行。14時28分、寮の自室を出る。入り口付近で問答の後外出。
Okay.
15時53分。
Now I can see why they'd be
まっすぐに2階へと上り自室へ入る。ってこれまさかその。
Yeah, it is a little sussy. Especially without context. Speaking of without context. Who needs context, people? Wise words to live by. Damn right. Quote 15 has the actual context to it, but 16 just, yeah. Yep, I'm talking about literal pie. Lemon meringue is the best. What kind? I'm very much a pumpkin pie kind of person. Getting a little bit more into liking cherry and apple pies now too. Just a bit more. Yeah, pumpkin pie is the classic. Smear that whipped cream on top as well, and perfection. I prefer whipped cream out of an aerosol can, though, rather than from a tub. it's pretty sad, but I like that the more artificial taste from the aerosol. Apple's great, never biggest fan of cherry. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of just cherries in general. But I kind of, well, at least the pie my mom made, I enjoyed it enough that I went for a second slice. Yeah, canned whipped cream, you can't go wrong with that. Especially those late at night, just kind of want something quick, grab the can. Alright. Just swallow. Mostly like the crust from the pie, not the filling. That's an interesting take. That's very interesting. I've never really heard of someone liking the crust more than what's in the pie. Most crusts are pretty much the same. I mean, not really. You could have a graham cracker crust or just a flaky crust or what have you. Yeah, that's it. I've never heard of someone liking the crust more than the filling. So that's new. Learn something new there. This may sound sacrilegious, but I do not like cheesecake. Because we're on the topic of desserts now. Not a fan of cheesecake, really. The only cheesecake I was able to actually kind of like was a Japanese-style cheesecake from an Uncle Tetsu's. Yeah, that was the only time I actually kind of liked it. And I haven't had it since. The one time I was going back by that same Uncle Tetsu's. That's 5 more cheesecake for me. When I was actually going up and visiting Jen for a weekend, just stopping in the big train hub and just there to get there, it had an Uncle Tetsu's like kiosk there that you could get them, and going up there, it's closed. Boo. So I can't bring any up for the train ride, or just also like, hey, I brought a cheesecake. So I figured, okay, maybe on my way back home I could grab one while I wait for my connection, and it was still closed. So I lost out on cheesecake. On Japanese-style cheesecake from Uncle Tetsu's. So I was, like, just disappointed. I love cupcakes, especially if it has lots of icing and sprinkles. Yes. Just absolutely yes. Just going to town, grabbing that, and just going, licking it all off. And then once you get all the most of it off, you just keep licking that top until you just get every last inch. And then maybe you just start biting into the actual cupcake. Maybe. Whatever floats your boat. I think I've seen some people kind of, at least I think they do this with muffins too. But probably not probably not so common with muffins. With cupcakes is rip the head of the cupcake off with all the icing, and then smush it down upside down onto the rest of it. So you got like kind of a little sandwich. Thank you, Nichols, for just keep licking that top. I mean, in and out of context, that is still, factually correct. Just keep licking that top. Either way, you'll have a face full of cream after. God, that was awful. I'm sorry. I had to say it. What? Come on! That's within my wheelhouse of humor. I'm a dirty boy. I'm a dirty boy. I had to make it. I had to make the comment. I don't care anymore. You asked the Baron of a few years ago, like when he first started streaming, never would have said something like that. Now I just don't care. I don't care in the slightest. Yeah, heck yeah, fuck it. Just fuck it. Who needs a filter for that? Embarrassment? What's embarrassment? Nah, just say whatever. Just say what off the top of your head. You know, so long as it's, you know, right to say. You know, everyone knows exactly what I mean. Everyone knows exactly what I mean by that. It's like, fuck, if you're gonna get embarrassed, who cares? It's still entertaining. These streams are literally out of... Yeah, that's very much my streams a lot of the time. Very out of context, all over the place. Especially when we have a lot of people in here able to kind of... We all feed each other this stuff. Just kind of keep feeding each other, egging each other on. Or, well, mostly me just egging myself on. Entertaining. At least I'm entertained. I hope you guys are actually entertained by this. If not, I'll turn my cam off and just, you know... I'll just read it in a very, very boring voice. You want this, right? Me just reading like this the whole time. I have no idea how that sounded on your guys' end. And this is, again, one of the reasons why I like streaming. And why I love it. It's like an instant mood uplifter in general. I almost always walk away with a huge smile on my face. Like, my face gets tired from grinning. It's like my face hurts by the end because I've just always got like almost always have a smile plastered on it at some point. I love streaming, guys. I love it a lot. It is so fun. It is just so much fun. It's so fun. It's a good way to de-stress at times, for me at least. Especially if I had like rougher days. It's letting me finish games, too. It's letting me meet new people. I probably never would have met Mari or Mochi as, you know, streamers and friends if I didn't start streaming myself. Never meet anyone else in the community that pops in, just, you know, maybe say hello here and there, have a quick chat. Probably never would have met anyone if I didn't start doing that. Nichols would only really probably just be an acquaintance just through Gen. That's about it. Not as much as, well, you know, Fall Guy partners extraordinaires.
Reinforcements approaching. Reinforcements approaching.
Look at that. I'm talking about something wholesome, and I just get a raid from someone else. I, you know, never would have met without going through streaming. How are you doing, Dr. Dinosaur? Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. You know what? I'm going to use this as an opportunity to test whether or not my shout out command will work if there's an at in front of the name or not. Will it work normally? Nope. Alright, can't use the at. There's probably I just have to change one line in there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I probably should change one line in the Nightbot coding for that to make it work properly. Just so it ignores the at. But there we go. Yeah, more WWE 2K22. Hell yeah. AWA Fight Zone. Hope the matches were good today. I mean, they're always good. Every Thursday. Want to see some great AWA action? AWA action? Some great old wrestling with wonderful, wonderful, wildly differently designed characters from each other, with glorious commentary by Dr. Dinosaur and whoever else is able to step up to the mic. Someone got fired? Oh, damn! Who's out? Who's out? Yeah, if anyone coming from Dr. Dinosaur's stream, if you do not know who I am Baron Bananas. Variety streamer, usually doing RPGs, visual novels, gunpla building streams, and whatever else kind of tickles my fancy at the moment. Right now, we're playing Fruit of Grisaia, a visual novel that kind of wavers all over the place, whether it wants to be taken seriously or is a complete utter joke. With a lot of sexual innuendo in between. We had a pink slip match and the HR manager won. Wow. Hey, Leah, how's it going? Welcome on in. See, you came in with the raid? Yeah, I got the highlights on so I know who came in from raids and whatnot. I still don't know how I feel about the highlights. I mean, they're kind of handy, but I feel like I have them on for too long, because then it's like, you know, a gigantic block surrounded in yellow. And sometimes everything just kind of blends together that way. Especially in my tired state. X-ray specs. I've been tempted to buy some of those, you know, novelty X-ray specs off of like Amazon and stuff. Just to have. Because who doesn't want to look cool wearing glasses with swirls on them? Whew. Eyes. Probably also... may not help entirely that 2 of the lights in the basement down here are like dying and flashing, and it's not like, oh, just change the bulb. It's like, no. The people that renovated the place have like the entire have them as full fixtures you need to replace every time. They're like dimmable LEDs, and you gotta replace the entire fixture, and each fixture costs like $50 apparently, and there was only 1 spare. 1's already out, 2 are going. So it's like, oh, okay. Hey, Brozard! Yeah, screw that. So, I just gotta put up with them flashing. Sometimes they finally stay on. I just gotta kind of wait for them to die at this point. Okay, I may not have X-ray specs, but I do have sunglasses. Let's see if I can look cool. I don't look cool. I just look like an asshole wearing sunglasses indoors. Now the Fields moment is over, and I'm grateful to all streamers I follow. It's great talking to so many different interesting people. That too, honestly. Just being a follower for streamers is great. You look like you hacked the mainframe, though. Hold on. I'm in. Yes, I have a spare keyboard. It's actually my first keyboard. Like a random wireless one I got off of Amazon. Just so I had a keyboard. Then I got the SteelSeries one. And I've just been using that ever since. That's me out of context phrase of the day. I look like an asshole wearing sunglasses indoors. Like I'm in my house and I'm just gonna wear sunglasses. Yeah, I'm totally cool, bro. What up? This just looks really awkward. Would it look any better if I took the headphones off? No, it also still looks awkward. I don't know how people wear their sunglasses down like this. Feels awkward. I also don't understand how guys like Guy Fieri can like put their sunglasses like behind them or whatever. It's like, why? What the fuck is that? I'd be afraid of the damn things falling off. It's like if I have sunglasses, there's gonna be two places they're gonna be if I'm out in public. Either actually on my face, or just hanging like that. Though I'm a little more wary of having my sunglasses hanging down like this on my shirts, just because one time at a overnight trip for school, I had sunglasses hanging like this for, I guess, a while in the hot sun, and I gave myself a nice burn right here. What kind of burn, you might ask? Not a sunburn. It blistered. I apparently have bad luck when it comes to burns. So yeah, grade schooler Baron gave himself a second-degree burn right on his chest. Didn't realize it until the bus on the way back, and it just felt itchy, and I kept picking at it, and then realized, oh fuck, that's a problem. No, it wasn't hot metal at all. It was just I was just out in the sun most of the time, and with this pulled down, it was just, that was exposed to the sun for a long period of time, more than I thought. And I didn't wear sunscreen. And maybe also, like, maybe it reflected off the sunglasses and made it get even more. I'm not sure how only that got burned, but the rest of me was fine. And then, of course, there was the bachelorette party before Jen's wedding, where I got second-degree burns on my shoulders and almost along my back. That was great. Yeah, wedding's the next day, and I've got fucking burned shoulders, and I can't do anything about it. I need to wear sunscreen more, apparently. I'm a hot mess. Actually, no, scratch that. I'm a mess. I lose the hot part. I'm just a mess. Yeah. Look at that more. Now you hot? What you mean? God. Okay, that's two of you calling me hot. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're a mess. It's the sun that's hot. God damn it, Brozard. Oh, man. I'm more than likely not gonna have to worry too much about the sun at Anime North, next week. Just because I will mostly be wearing a t-shirt. Probably keep wearing pants. Might bring shorts if I feel like it's going to be way too hot. But I'll spend most of my time inside, like, the hotels and convention space itself. And, I am also planning to bring back the one cosplay I actually have. I own a single cosplay, and I've worn it to Anime North twice. Brought it to Anime North 3 times. And I've actually worn it on stream once. Way back when I really was baby streamer. Like, I mean, way back when I was baby streamer. I was, like, literally, I don't know. Within the first month or so of me being a streamer, I did this. Oh, no, wait. No, not the first month. The first few months, it was... No, it was... Never mind. I'm a bold-faced liar, apparently. This was within my first year, sorry. Like, by the end of my first year, because I wore it for essentially Halloween. At least it was Halloween in the game. It was back with Doki Doki Blue Skies. I went through the entire the entire Halloween, you know, section of the route of just the game, and I wore my cosplay. The one cosplay I have. Good old Roman Torchwick from Ruby. That's the one cosplay I have. Because I like Roman Torchwick. He hasn't been in the fucking show for years because he's dead, but I still like the character. It sucks he died, but he fulfilled his purpose. Every other bad guy out there, you know, it kind of is more big deal than just, you know, street thug. It's a street thug dandy. I know I've got... let me see if I can pull up a picture of me in it. Just for anyone that, you know, hasn't seen me in it. So I've got a... I know I'm delaying a hell of a lot for Grisaia, but... Yeah, that's, you know, just how it is. Okay, I gotta go to... Is it really Anime North 27? No, not 2017. Okay, I've had this cosplay since 2017. Damn. Nope, not that one. Okay, so I guess it was in 2018. Just gotta get past all the frickin'... Oh my god. Damn you, Facebook, and having only, you know, room for 30 pictures in an album? Never... Whatever, I don't think it was that... I mean, it was that long ago, but I don't post that much shit on Facebook, so it should be easy to find. I'm nearly there, and I just saw a picture of my old dog, and now I am sad. I miss Nike. God, I actually barely have any. Any ones I do have are just kind of, far away shots. I'm also, like, not even facing the fucking camera half the time. Oh my god. I need to take better pictures. I'm definitely gonna get, like, a very good picture of me in this thing, you know, next week. Just so I can have a good picture of me in the cosplay. Okay, I got one that's halfway decent. Halfway decent. Yeah, I mean, not really, but... It's an awkward one, but, let me just cut it down a little bit to get rid of all this extra greenery. Oh yeah, there's your boy Baron in full cosplay. Cut it down even more. So I will, in fact, be wearing that next week. Off topic, but have you ever played the game Neo? No, I haven't actually never played The World Ends With You or any of it. Also, I don't actually own a DS, so I was never able to play it back then. It was just something I bought online. I'm not skilled enough to make my own thing. I mean, I technically did something with the hat, because the hat I ordered had a black ribbon around it, and I needed a red ribbon for it, and I just happened to have one lying around, so here I am slowly cutting the old one off, putting the new one on with fucking hot glue, I believe. A little dab here, down, down, pat, 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 and here, all the way around. Then the wig, I had my aunt, who's a hairdresser, using a fucking statue toy as a model of how it needs to be somewhat cut and semi-styled. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm gonna go grab the hat. I'm gonna be right back. So, yeah, there's the hat. Yeah, I think I literally did use, like, hot glue. I don't even think I used super glue. I'm not sure what I used anymore. This was years ago. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Well, hello, Roman. Oh, good lord. I need to move this thing more often. Ooh. That was a thing that happened. Yeah, clearly I need to move this thing more often. There's, like, cobwebs. Ugh. Yeah, that's a little concerning. So, this thing is going to get Febreze blasted, because I can't throw it into the wash. And I wish I could wear it with my thing, but no, it won't fit over the headphones. Hell. It barely fits over my head. I have to push it down, add the wig to it, and, well, yeah, it's a little tight. But I went hours wearing this thing at North. I have had to replace some things, like the straps for the gloves. Actually, no, I didn't replace the straps for the gloves. I replaced the gloves. The straps are the same. So the gloves that came with this thing were like just some kind of like sort of stretchy nylon-esque type of thing. And they were really tight just to get my fingers in there. The one time I started putting it on, I freaking pulled it and like tore the seam on it. I'm like, well, that sucked. I actually ended up just buying some big faux leather ones. And they look a lot better. The straps I'm eventually going to have to replace that go over because they're just some, like, simple, cheap straps. But, yeah, no, they still work, and I need to get a third button. The bottom button of the jacket fell off at some point. I think it happened when I was going to North. The third time I brought it over, I'm not 100% sure. So I got to replace a button still, which isn't that difficult. I might just end up replacing all three just so they're all the same. I just gotta make sure I have 3 buttons that are the same and big enough. But, yeah. Baron as Roman will be returning to North. There is, unfortunately, no Ruby photo shoot this year, but that's okay. I can at least walk around with it with my wonderful cane that I also bought. Let me just read this now. Resident Zeus on Switch came out a few years ago. Great game, some funny lines. Sheeple of Shibuya cracks me up. Oh, Lord. Well, unfortunately, I also don't have a Switch. So I just can't play it in general. Unfortunately. But, it is what it is. I don't feel like I need a Switch. I don't need to have every console under the sun. I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with my, going in order from highest, like, newest to oldest, my PS4, my Xbox 60 Elite, and my Nintendo 64. Yeah. Ow. Gee. Oh, eyes. So yeah, I think that was a nice little distraction from the game that is now going into oof territory. I mean, this all stemmed because they're looking at a memo pad completely out of context, and that got us into completely out of context stuff. I don't even know how long we spent on that. Good lord. Do I know where I'm at? No. No, I do not. I never know where I am. So, yeah, we're just gonna continue on and see where, their horrible, misunderstanding is gonna take us.
そのまさかなのよさ。
はい、手帳に書かれていたのは風見さんが榊さんの追跡をしたその記録だったんです。
Yeah, that is actually really concerning. Not knowing that he's there to be a bodyguard, that would be concerning to find.
とりあえず続き読むわね。7月19日20時12分、寮の自室より外出、人目につかないように裏道を通りコンビニへ向かう。雑誌コーナーの年齢制限のある場所へ赴くも、4分強立ち尽くした後にため息を一つつき、安っぽいプリンを一つ購入して帰宅。寮の付近でスプーンの入れ忘れに気づき、一人店員に憤る。7月20日17時44分、学内を徘徊し、3階の廊下で突如として鼻歌を歌い出すも、10秒ほどで周囲を気にして中断。注意深く周囲を見回し、誰もいないことを確認した後、先ほどよりも大きめの音量で鼻歌を再開。
Yeah,
18時34分、妙に疲弊した表情で帰宅。
This is very, very sus.
7月21日18時18分、駅前の古書店にてワゴンセールの古本を物色。26分後、隣の画材屋に移動して色鉛筆を棚から出し、うち1箱を購入。
7月22日7時54分、突如それまでいた寮のロビーを退出。外出理由を問うも回答せずに逃亡したので追う。来客用の便所の方へ向かったことを確認。理由は商用を足すことと時間より推測。
ものすごい細かいわね。
Yeah.
ほぼ毎日のように後をつけてどこへ行くか質問をし、その結果を記録。
つうかこれ、つまりストーカー？
Yeah. Also, side note, apparently stalking is, a pretty rampant thing in Japan. And there isn't much you can do because, they're not harming you. So that's very, very worrisome.
ですよね。
ユージが
意外な結末が待っていたのよさ。
興味深い話ね。
Hi, Yumiko! How are you doing? Oh gosh, she was fucking here the whole time.
ユミコ！
人を飼うみたいに言わないでちょうだい。で、このメモ、元は風見くんが書いたものに間違いはないのね。
There's not that a lot of laws are written in favor. Yeah. Yeah, that's very true.
そうよ、そうです。
部屋に侵入して手帳から写したものだから間違いないのよさ。
他の人が書いたとは思えませんでしたね。そう。なら仕方ないわね。
Eh?
よくもまあ、こんなに詳細に。 しかも誰もいないって思ってた時まで鼻歌もプリンも。
Hey, any good chance? How's it going, buddy? Oh, what did I miss so far? A huge misunderstanding on everyone else's part. They got a hold of his memo book with his intricate, notes about every day and everything that Yumiko has been doing from Yuji's point of view. But no one knows he's supposed to be a bodyguard and supposed to be doing this. So they just see it as he's being a stalker.
これいただいていくけどよろしいかしら。どうぞどうぞどうぞどうぞ。許せない風見裕二。
Stop pulling out the box cutter. It's literally a non-threat to him. I've gone over this so many times.
やばいってどうすんのよこれ。
Nothing.
榊さん、わかりやすく殺す目をしてましたね。
まあでもユージがここまでやってたからには本人から説明してもらわないとどうしようもないわよね。
ぶっちゃけ引いたな。
Captain Creepo.
はっきり言うわね。まあでも確かにちょっとそうだけど、ユージにあんな性癖があったなんて知らなかったし。
Alrighty, Nevermore has redeemed. No swearing for 5 minutes. Let me get the timer set up. I'll start the time. I'll say this before I start the time. Any dialogue that appears that Yuji or the narrator says that is a swear does not count toward no swearing. It's only stuff that comes out of my voice from my own commentary and me talking. Just so we have that clear and understood from the get-go. So, 5 minutes, here we fucking go. I had to get one more in there before it started.
私知らないからね。大惨事になっても知らないから。
To be fair, even for the job, did he need to record that stuff in detail? He's probably used to it from maybe any of the other jobs he's had to do. Just taking intricate notes, probably just to prove he's actually doing his job to like JB and her bosses. That's my guess. He's trying to leave an actual paper trail to prove it. Or it's just so he can, refer back to it to see if there was something maybe he didn't notice. Or maybe something he noted down but just kind of forgot about later. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
みちるもビビりね。しかし、なんでユージはこんなことしたんだろう。
Because his job.
恋愛感情なのでしょうか。
External hard drive?
普通はそうよね。でもあのユージだし、もし本当に好きになったんならもっと直接的な行動に出ると思うんだけどね。
Brozar, these were written notes in a memo book. This man carried a memo book around, saw everything Yumiko was doing, is like, okay, this, and I guess today just decided to forgot it and left it on the ground, so Machina and Sachi found it when they broke into his room. Yeah, they broke into his room. Memory is fallible. Write it down. Yep. I always kind of write that kind of stuff down. This game is really testing a no swear. Yeah, it can, especially when when I do react to whatever the heck Yuji does. Hey, Pizza, how's it going, buddy?
お兄ちゃんならさっくり襲いかかっても不思議じゃないと思うのよさ。
Oh my.
さっくり言うな。そうね。ユージだったら普通に面と向かって言うと思うのよね。 好きって思ったんなら
No, he wouldn't! This man doesn't know what he's thinking! He never knows how he feels about any of these girls. They're the ones that confess to him first. And most of the time he's like, okay, I kinda like you, and then realizes later, oh, I actually do love them. Who would have thunk? Doing pretty good? Good. How's Grisaia going? Grisaia is going... Grisaia. That's all I can say. It's going Grisaia-y. Is stream freezing up for just me? Oh, is it messing up for you guys? I have no issues on my end. My bitrate is still, steady. Okay, so maybe just kind of a funky connection on your end then, Brozard. Unfortunately. That's what it's kind of looking like. Nothing a good old refresh won't, fix. Isn't freezing for me. iPad handles Twitch better than my phone. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like it's just, maybe... It's probably just gotta refresh the stream, Brozard, and then you'll be, all A-okay again. If not, it's time to make an angry phone call to your ISP. When you think about it, you take the initiative when you replay those answers the game gives you? I'm just saying from Yuji in general, he hasn't really gone out and said, yeah, I love you to them before them, more or less. And I mean, any answers we... Alright, that's 5 minutes, thank fucking God. Oh God. I'm actually doing better. I probably honestly should increase that to like a 10-minute timer. Just to really give myself a challenge. Like, I'm really trying to think, when did he come out and say it to anyone that he actually had feelings for them? Like, I'm pretty sure Michiru was the one to say it first, and then eventually Yuji did. Pretty sure Sachi was the one to say it first, and then eventually Yuji did. Same goes with the Mane. Makina was saying she loved us from day one. And it was only after he kind of made her the replacement person I care about the most and will literally kill to protect kind of thing. So, I don't know. But right now it's just all business. Amane speed ran confessing. It's that guilt for letting his sister die. She had to speed run the confession. And yeah, and then it just became, you know, like a constant sex fest between the two.
それもそうですよね。
まあ今はとりあえず青鬼さんから厳しい尋問を受けている頃だろうし、その結果を見守るっきゃないわよね。
理由説明していただけるかしら。
Bursting onto the rooftop, Sakaki strides up to me with a look of pure fury on her face, then hurls a bundle of paper in my general direction. Putting that aside for the moment, can you retract the blade before we talk? And in her left hand, the girl's holding her fully extended box cutter. Hey guys, guess what? If you pull a box cutter out that far out, you're not really gonna do that much. You just increase the chance of the blade snapping, which, you know, that's why those lines are there, so you can snap the blade once that part gets dull. You're only supposed to bring the first segment or two out to cut. And then once that no longer cuts well anymore, snap it, you got more. Keep rinse and repeat. So fully extending your box cutter is doing nothing. You just gave yourself a flimsy-ass blade. Don't go threatening people with box cutters, please. Please don't. If you're gonna take anything away from any of my streams, at least let it be that. Don't threaten people with the box cutter. Yeah, words I never thought I'd have to say. Are you sure you had a choice to kiss her on the hill? You give the answer back to those advances? Oh shit, you're right. You did do that. Man, it's been so long since I've done the Michiru route. As in, like, a year? I've been playing Grisaia for over a year at this point. And I'm now finally on the last route. That's okay. Plenty of content. Especially brand new content I know nothing about. To be fair, you space out your stream. I do. They're somewhat short streams, and they come like maybe every other week or so. I think when I kind of told my friends in a Discord that, like, you've been like playing that game for a while, and how exactly did I say it? God, I gotta go back a while. Yeah, this was definitely a while. Oh yeah, as I said, I do at best with this game 8 hours a week every other week. That's at best. That's if I literally had like 5 straight days of Grisaia. Or no, sorry, 4 straight days of Grisaia doing 2 hours per. That's at best. So like 16 hours a week into the game. So, yeah, it does take a little while. If you had a stream style like me, it'd probably be like a month or two. Probably, honestly. You also do fairly long streams. I'm more of a fan of the kind of... I don't know, I'm comfortable doing 2 hours. 2-3 hours is just where I'm most comfortable. Anything longer than that, I just kind of get a little restless. I know I can push it further. I have done 6-hour streams building a Gunpla. I have done my 12.5-hour subathon stream. God, I wanted to just die near the end of that. I was just so done. I was so done. I like your style. I was just saying, like, in comparison. Okay, yeah, true. Yeah, if I did it more like you, I'd get through it quicker. That's the big thing to get through it. Yeah, that's the basis of that. But I mean, still enjoying it, no matter which style we do. Still enjoying the game. Plus, I mean, all the talks in between too. Like, we're going on long, random tangents and talks today. So yeah, this will take a little longer to do, which, you know, I'm okay with that, honestly. I'm here to hang out with you guys, too, as well as play the games. Playing the games is nice. It's great to have people to, you know, be here to talk about it with as well. Or anything else that's just kind of going on. It's a 50-plus hour worth of content for the main storyline, 100-plus for the routes. Very true. A Baron stream without tangents is no Baron stream. We're always gonna get a tangent. Every time. I have such respect for streamers. I couldn't space my games out like that. I have to play them as much as I can for a few weeks or I would lose interest. Yeah, so yeah, fair. A lot of people are kind of like that. I just kind of had the problem where I could play so much... Thank you, Nick. I could play so much of a game, but I'd play like way too much, and then I would just get bored of it and never touch it again. Not even finish it. I would just play so much, then get bored of it and won't touch it again for like over a year or two. With streaming, though, I mean, it's down to my about the amount of games I finished on stream. It's easily more than every game I finished just in my life before I started streaming. So, that's something. It's actually helped me to finish games. That's why I pick games you're passionate about. That's why me and I assume Baron picked VNs as their main form of content. I mean, the first game I started off streaming was SD Gundam G Generation Cross Race because I was playing it at the time. I literally deleted my save file so I could start fresh. And then I started playing other games I had already played before, like Tales of Symphonia and stuff. My first actual real VN I did was Doki Doki Blue Skies, I'm pretty sure. No. It was Katawa Shoujo. Katawa Shoujo was the first real VN I did. And then I started Doki Doki Blue Skies. That's right. That's how I did it. God, it's been so long. I can't even remember. I've already forgotten. I have some games I go back to a lot. I have easily 1,000 hours in Skyrim. That is an under-exaggeration. I mean, with the amount of things you could do in Skyrim, especially if you want to throw mods into the mix, I understand. I totally understand. I don't even know what game right now, at least on Steam, has the highest playtime. Let's see if I can quickly check. Unironically, it might even be this game. Which I think would be funny as shit. Let's see. Well, Fall Guys is at almost 35 hours. So far, that's the highest. Clearly, I don't play games as much as I thought I did. Currently, 35 hours is, where it's at. There's got to be something higher. Nope, not you. Nope. Not that. Okay, so far we have a new one. It's Cyber Sleuth with over 101 hours. So 101 hours is the time to beat. G Generation Cross Race, 406 hours. That's the new one to beat. 406 hours. Grisaia, how far are you? Oh, no, nearly only like halfway there compared to the last one. Okay, yeah, so, G Generation Cross Race. Over 400 hours in the game. You can check on your profile. Oh my god. Clearly, you see how often I use all of Steam's functionality. Oh, you can see how well I know my shit. Yeah. So it goes Cross Race at over 400 hours, then Grisaia with nearly 200, followed by Digimon with like 101, and then Stardew at 91. A big old power gap here to Tales of Symphonia for under 60. I somehow finished that game in under 60 hours. spent like almost 20 hours on Nancy Drew. Interesting. That's pretty neat to see. God, I gotta know. Achievement completion. Of course it's fucking cross race. Only reason I'm here is for the game since I'm pretty much new here. Ah, it's all good, it's all good. No problems there, we're just here for the game. Got no issues with that. If you're here to enjoy the game with someone new, cool. If you like sticking around after, that's even better. Got no issues. No issues. Also roleplay with my Skyrim characters, like making them seem real and creating information about them. I have a notebook where I write that down, so they're their favorite. Okay. So you'd probably be someone to be into a lot more of the RP aspect of D&D then, probably. As well with that. Play the game over 3 consoles, with Skyrim to stay the most played game on my Switch for 3 years as of August. Damn. It's pretty impressive, honestly. Yeah, that was a yawn. Maybe I'll see if I can finish this scene and then I can end it. I'm just gonna save to be safe. Oh. Oh. Her knuckles are white. Even from a few meters away, I can see her hand trembling.
それはあなたの答え次第ね。いいから説明してちょうだい。
Who did this? Machina? Sachi?
そんなことどうだっていいでしょ。私が聞きたいのはどうしてこんなストーカーみたいなことをあなたがしたのかって聞いているのよ。
I did stow the documents from JB about Sakaki's personal data inside a securely locked drawer. There is not much risk they found those. But my notes on Sakaki's movements didn't contain anything problematic from a professional perspective, so I wasn't nearly as careful with them. Obviously a serious mistake. I'll have to punish the trespassers later. At the moment, there's a more immediate problem to deal with.
ねえ、どうなの？ちゃんと答えなさい。
It's pretty simple. I was asked to guard you, that's all. The rage on Sakaki's face instantly changes to utter confusion. Not waiting for her to process the remark, I continue my explanation. Your father, Sakaki Michiaki, contacted my employer. After determining that your personal safety was at risk, they made arrangements for your protection. I've been assigned to the job, so knowing where you are at all times is my responsibility. I apologize if you found it disturbing. Sakaki's sharp glare falters. Her eyes drop to the ground at her feet. Gripping her knife even more firmly than before, she mutters something too quietly for me to hear. Sakaki? Gradually, her voice grows louder, until at least a few words squeeze their way out of her mouth. Say what? Sakaki's eyes flash up to meet mine once more.
必要ないわ。父が何を言ったかわからないけど、護衛なんかいらない。
You're the daughter of the East Beach Group's president. That places you in a dangerous position. If you keep walking around without any security, eventually...
何か起こったのなら、それはそれでいいわ。
Oh.
私が死ぬだけなんでしょどうせ。
Oh. What?
死ねばいいのよ、いっそ。
I'm sorry? I can still see the anger in Sakaki's face, but it's changed. There's a hint of something reckless and indifferent in her expression. Something like resignation.
別にこんな体守ったところで何もないんだから。
Oh my god, this is another one that just wants to die? Oh hell.
とにかく今日限りでそんなことをやめてちょうだい。
With those words, Sakaki turns and leaves the roof. The hell was that about? I can understand that having someone follow you around would be unpleasant. But the reason Sakaki refused my protection doesn't seem to have much to do with that. Well, that was easy. 1 down, 4 girls to grab. Wow! Wow, Nick! The woman talks like she's completely disinterested in her own safety. Of course, I was ordered to protect her, so I'm gonna continue to do so. Or continue doing so. But it's unsettling to hear her talk like that. It left a bad taste in my mouth. The documents I was given on Sakaki Yumiko contained extensive information on her current situation. But there was practically nothing concerning her past or that of the East Beach group. This borderline self-destructive attitude clearly didn't come from nowhere. I just don't have enough information to make sense of it. For now, the only thing I can do is take care of the job I was assigned. Alright.
セーブするわ。
There we go. Perfect. Okay, swapping over. Cutting out that. Whew. Alright, so that's going to be it streaming Grisaia for me for today. I am really starting to feel it, so yeah, I don't want to fall asleep on you guys as I'm streaming. Because, well, that's just unprofessional. But I do have a few things I do need to go through, schedule-wise. So let me load the new schedule, the first new schedule up. Because I'm not going to see you guys until Sunday. So, schedule for next week, at least as it is right now, will be just some Lego and chill on Sunday. Just keep continuing on with, you know, this bad boy. We're pretty close. It might take 1 or 2 more streams in total to finish her off, but then it's done. Yeah. Following that up, Monday and Tuesday in the morning, we have more G Generation Genesis. We'll be moving into the Double Zeta storyline, so that'll be kind of fun. And then we actually have Digimon Survive Wednesday and Thursday at night. They'll actually be Digimon Survive. It won't be Fruit of Grisaia out of nowhere. I promise this time. Ah, good thing you brought that up, Nick. Friday and Saturday next week, I have Anime North penciled in there. I am going to Anime North, a convention in Ontario, Canada, that I've been going to for a few years now, so I will not be streaming because I will be not home. I'll be away from all of my stuff to stream. So that's just like literal days off. I'm essentially on vacation. So Thursday is the last you'll see me then, and I'll be gone for just 3 days straight, having, you know, fun times at an anime convention. Now, that being said, I also have my schedule for the week after, because that also concerns stuff with Anime North. So I won't be there the Sunday afterward, the 28th, because that's the last day of the convention, and also I'll be traveling home. It'll be a long time for me to get home, so I will not be in any way, shape, or form to actually be able to stream when I do get home. It's just not in the cards. From there, because I'm pretty sure I am working the Monday immediately after. We're going to have 2 Knights of the Old Republic streams, and then 2 of Digimon Survive, and I'll continue to just take Fridays and Saturday off of streaming entirely. Just kind of give myself something off from, streaming. Just give myself some days off, in general. And I figure Friday and Saturday are good. Just give myself a weekend. So, yeah, that's kind of the big thing I was going to do. A note for anyone that isn't in the Discord or is going to join the Discord. For days on my schedule where I have no stream scheduled in, there'll be no Twitch stream, but we will be continuing our watch-alongs in the Discord at about 6:30 those days. So, that means Friday and Saturday, so June 2nd and 3rd, will be watch-along days in the Discord. I think that's just kind of the best way to go about it. I mean, I will be working those days, but if it's watch-along, I can pop the thing on, I can chat fairly easily, I can still do some stuff around the house while chatting, because, well, phone, or if I want to go voice, I can go voice, wireless headset, so I can still move around and do things. So, yeah. For anyone in the Discord and stuff on our watch-alongs, at the moment we have started Kamen Rider Gaim. We just watched the first 3 episodes last time, so on the 2nd we will continue with the next 3, so on and so forth until we finish that off. I think 3 episodes per watch-along is good. That's about an hour and a half. Not too long, not too short kind of thing. Enough to enjoy. And watching 3 episodes of a show is a good way to kind of be able to get through an entire show in nice, easy, digestible chunks. It worked out for Gundam 00, because we watched both seasons of that and its movie in 3-episode chunks, essentially. So we're gonna do the same with Gaim, and then I'll figure out something else to watch after that. Alrighty, what do we got? Yeah, that was humming I did. I got a decent amount of people, so I am going to raid. Who am I going to raid? Well, they were in here earlier. They're always a safe bet. We're gonna raid good old Mari. So, just the regular commands. Choose which one you would prefer to use if you were sub or follower. Get a raid into Mari, who it looks like they are doing some Marioki. Some karaoke with Marioki. God, I love her a lot. She's great. Alright. Thanks everyone for watching, commenting, lurking. Thank you again, Dr. Dinosaur, for the raid. I appreciate it a lot, buddy. I hope everybody has themselves a great rest of their night. And I'll see y'all next time.